thank you again for joining the session. I could see close to 35 members are online. This is not permanent count, it will vary. And we all know, we all eagerly waiting to know the major topic what we're going to discuss, which is tips and tricks to clear the Azure DevOps interview. Okay. And today I'm not going to take much of your time. I'll just take 30 minutes of all of your time. In that 30 minutes, right, I will make sure you will, all of you, feel like, okay, the great content you have learned today. Okay, what is the reason? Okay, basically, general, anyone take Azure or DevOps, any trainings, right, they will be loading with lots of theory. Hey, this is the Azure, this is cloud, this is DevOps. Like, we don't need anything like that. What I used to do, right, I'll always think in different way. So people, right, if they spend some time, it should be very much worth for them. So that is the reason, right, in the 30 minutes of discussion, I'm going to share you how to crack the interview, how can we change our career. Okay, that part we are going to discuss. Okay, all right, guys. So that is what I said. In this 30 minutes, we are going to discuss some useful contents. How can we clear the interview? Okay, for Azure and DevOps, how can we change our career? First thing, my name Hari. I'm having around close to 13 years of experience in my career, right? I've worked around Azure, AWS, GCP, and DevOps, Kubernetes, like all these technologies, right? I've been working into the industries. So another good thing all about, so Azure is one of the leading cloud service provider as of today. Yeah, of course, we all know there are lots of cloud providers are there: Amazon Web Service, Microsoft Azure, GCP, Google Cloud, IBM Cloud, Alibaba Cloud. Like, many cloud providers are there. Azure playing a crucial role. Azure playing a crucial role in that, right? So yes, fine. Let's get started. When you are when you are learning Azure kind of cloud, it's you know, everywhere you can learn. You can learn it from YouTube, you can learn it from Udemy. Okay, there are lots of places are there, but end of the day, right, when you wanted to clear the interview, learning part will not be sufficient. Okay, learning part will not be sufficient. Basically, right, when we go long back, if we take 4 or 5 years ago, every organization, they were having physical data center. Okay, handling physical data center was quite complex. That is the reason we are moved out of cloud. When we come to cloud, the Azure kind of cloud service provider, right, they will take care of managing cloud and things and stuff. Okay, now I'll directly take you to the process of interview, how it is handling today, and what are the tips and tricks I would like to share all of you. First thing, when you want to change your career to Azure and DevOps, why many people used to ask me, Harry, first of all, why you choose Azure? You can suggest AWS, you can suggest GCP. Why Azure? Point number one, if you wanted to switch your career to Azure, whatever the experiences you have, you people have 2 years experience, 5 years experience, 8 years, 10 years, no matter at all. So same way, you people are, in your past, you worked in DB guy, or you worked as a Windows administrator, or you worked as a developer, or you worked as a tester, whatever it is, Azure is the cloud. Whoever wants, they can easily switch their career to Azure cloud without wasting your previous experience and exposure. This is the point number one, why I am suggesting Azure. Second point, when you are taking a market, there are lots of people are started using Azure cloud. When I take interview in my organization, right, I used to take the interview. So there is a 5 opening available in my organization, but we are finding a lot and troubling a lot to identify the correct candidate. Lots of them sharing a resume, but the problem is they actually don't know the Azure concept. They simply they're coming and learning somewhere and came here, so they are not able to clear the interview. Okay, so that's where there are lots of demand for Azure. That is a point two why I suggested Azure. So anyway, imagine you are changing your career to Azure DevOps. Okay, so whatever the experience you have, no matter at all, you can easily merge Azure into your career. Okay, I'll tell you how it is. But when you want to change your career, first step is to clear the interview. When you clear the interview, only then you can change your career. Hidden fact, everyone have to agree. Okay, hidden fact, everyone have to agree. See, whatever the companies you are seeing in the screen, Accenture, TCS, Infosys, Cognizant, whatever it is, you want to get an offer, mean first level, you need to clear the interview. Then when you want to clear the interview, okay, today there is the trend is going on. After COVID and after pandemic, right, every interview mode has been changed. So we are attending interview as of today through Teams or what else? Anything, something like GoToMeeting or Google Meet. Okay, something through online meeting mode only we are attending the interview. People, right, candidate like you, they are taking that as an advantage, and people are doing proxy when they attend the interview. What is the problem when they attend the interview? So the problem is when you do a proxy, okay, the problem is when you do a proxy, we are as a recruiter, okay, when there is an opening in my project, I used to recruit you people, right? What we will do nowadays, we are to identify the proxy candidate, right? We use some strategy during the interview. What is the strategy is all about? We will be asking some scenario basis question from live Azure DevOps project. Okay, we'll be asking, I'll share some of the question with you, okay, before end of the session. But this is the strategy what we follow. Even though there's an expert giving you proxy support behind you, still he needs some time to realize the scenario and answer me. So within that time, right, I can easily identify the person who taking interview through proxy. Okay, that way we handles it. But our target is to identify only the proxy candidate. But fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know, the people who completely follows YouTube and Udemy, right? They also falling under the same category. They are not able to clear the interview. You may ask me, hey, Hari, why man, you made a very big into mark on top of YouTube and Udemy? What is the problem if I do self-study from there? Of course, I'm really appreciating when you do self-study. But the problem, when you take any YouTuber or Udemy, we all know the number of hours you watch their content, they're going to get paid for that. So for this reason, they are dragging all the content like anything. Okay, lots of theory you'll get, lots of unwanted stuff you will get. Example, how to create this one, how to create that one, how to create Azure VM, how to create VNet. Only creation part you are getting it. Nobody is there in YouTube or Udemy to share the live project use cases. What did I said? When I go for attending interview, we are purely targeting for scenario basis question to identify the proxy candidate. When you follows YouTube and Udemy, right? Nobody there in YouTube and Udemy, I'm giving open challenge. Nobody is there to ready to share the real-time scenario, client requirement, day-to-day activity of Azure engineer, day-to-day roles and responsibility of Azure DevOps guy. So these kind of things, right? Nobody is sharing it. So that is the reason I made a very big into mark. Okay, not only a proxy candidate. If you follow from YouTube and Udemy also, you won't be able to clear the interview because all the interviews are happening today with a real-time project perspective. So when you are attending an interview, each and every bullets of questions coming to you with the scenario. Maybe I can share, one or two questions now to you all. Maybe you can realize yourself. Some people, right, feel like, hey, Hari, I know something in Azure. Hey, Hari, I know, few things in Azure. I have learned from YouTube only. So any people feel like that, I'll ask one question to you right now. Try to realize yourself. No need to answer and all. Just for self-realization, in which level we are in. Let me start the question. I am an interviewer, you are a candidate. The question is all about, can you tell about your current Azure DevOps architecture in order to secure your present environment? What are the security best practices you follow? In addition to the security best practices, what is the basic criteria you are handling for cost cutting and the high availability? This is one of the question. I don't know how many of you able to answer it. Of course, everyone understood the question, but I don't know how many of you able to answer this question. That is the question mark. When you're able to answer this question mark, when you're able to answer this scenario and question, right, you are a perfect engineer. So that is what I'm repeatedly again and again I'm telling. Whenever you decided to change your career, whenever you decided to learn Azure, you have to learn the concept. Parallelly, you should go with the real-time project use cases. That is the main thing when you wanted to clear the interview. Now people will have some question on mind. Hey, Hari, I'm already new to Azure, man, and also new to DevOps. That's why, right, I'm attending this session. If you suddenly ask me to learn this, the real use cases, where will I go? How it's practically possible for me? I do understand because I also crossed your, when I was young like you, when I started my career initially, I was also crossing your situation, right? That's what I did, right? I have made a couple of documents. This is the document number 1, and I do have another document as well. I'll show you. What, Hari? I have plenty of document with me in my laptop. I don't have time to get through. So don't worry. This document, it's not like what you have generally. This document is purely made up of live project client requirement with use cases. When you go and attend the interview, right? When you familiarize with all these use cases, you are perfectly ready. This is what exact tips I wanted to share. What are the different question? What are the different scenario can be asked in each and every services? I've included here in this document. See, first to understand the structure of the document, then we can go deep dive and learn. Okay. First one is section 1 is Azure IAM, the first service. If we scroll down, right, Azure Virtual Machine, this is a service number 2. If we scroll down, Azure Storage Account. If we scroll down, Azure VNet, like each and every Azure services, right, we have categorized as different sections. Okay. So see, imagine the big paragraphs are. You can't believe this big paragraphs are my client requirement. When you work on a live project, right, you will get the request from your customer like this only. See, now I'll explain a couple of live scenario to you. You try to understand it. Whenever you get a chance to attend the interview, try to explore it. If someone asks you what is your day-to-day activity, can you please tell me recent issue what you face? Anything like that, you can answer them. See, from VNet, I'll explain. Okay. So my client TVS, imagine around, lots of people are online right now. Imagine we all working in the same project called TVS. Okay. So imagine TVS, they are currently set up their environment in Azure platform. Okay. They wanted to launch the website publicly along with the database server in the backend. Basically, they need to provision a website and backend, they need a DB server. Okay. Now, establish the network connectivity between web server and database server. We need to ensure the connectivity between two networks, currently web network and DB network. We need to ensure it. Note, see, whenever client gave a requirement, there will be a twist. Here, the twist is all about no need of public access to my database server. Ensure my website can have a public network access, because all your critical data, crucial data, everything will get stored in the database server only. Due to that reason, Azure is not recommending you to provide the public connectivity to the DB server. Only web server can have a public connection. So this is one of the client requirement, guys. So in our training program, what we gonna do, I have a set of lots of use cases like that. I have categorized as each section. Daily basis, I'll take one problem statement like that. I'll be deriving steps, practical solution in front of you. That is my action plan. So this is one of the scenario, right? What I'll do, I'll take actual my Azure cloud account. I will implement this use case in front of you step by step. That is our action plan. This course, right, somewhere around I have planned, this course somewhere around I planned. First half of our session will be Azure administration perspective, Azure fundamental, Azure architect, that perspective. Second half of course will be Azure DevOps. What are the DevOps tools are there? What are the open source tools are there? What are the inbuilt Azure DevOps tools are there? Those things will do. There are two courses we have combined, Azure Architect and Azure DevOps. First half will completely done with Azure Architect, then we'll go with DevOps. So daily basis, the course duration will be somewhere around 45 hours of course, 45 to 50 hours of course. First half we will take with Azure. Daily basis, my intention, I will not cover theory and nothing like that. I'll take the scenario like that, I'll explain in front of you. You will get the, imagine, you end of the session, daily one scenarios is like this. Practically you are learning. 50th day, you will be familiar with 50 different scenario. Whatever interview, if you go with this scenario-based knowledge, easily you can crack the interview. There's no doubt about it. So this is how you need to learn, guys. This is how you need to learn. So not only this, if you scroll down, right, lots of things you are getting. So load balancer, my client need a web server should be running with high availability. So this is a requirement. Okay, one VNet with the 2 subnets. VM should be configured with Apache. HTTP port should be open. Health check TC need to be 80 need to be open. So this is the client requirement. As soon as your client got the requirement, right, what they can do, either they can create a ticketing tool in your environment, or you can simply, send an email to your team. Based on the email, you'll start work on it. This is what max they can do. So you have a question, hey Harry, what is the prerequisites, man? If you take these kind of advanced use cases, how will I able to follow? Don't need to worry about it. This session, okay, I am only going to be the central point of contact to you from the day 1 to the last day of session, right? So I'll be the central point of contact to you. Nobody else going to involve. Okay, I am the primary trainer from the first day to till last day. So what I'll do, right, I'll start from the scratch. Whatever the technical knowledge currently you have, okay, if you're able to understand my English, that is the only prerequisite. Rest all I'll take care of it. Okay, if you scroll this document down, you will get plenty of use cases like this. And I don't want to overload in the first day session itself. So what I will do, I'll close this document. Okay, I'll open one more document. This gonna talks about what are the exact topic we're gonna cover. Okay, if you start from that. So first we'll start from introduction to cloud computing. Then we are going section 2 with the introduction to Azure. Here we are helping you to set up a free tier lab account and all. Okay, in section 3, identity and access management in Azure. Section 4 is Azure virtual machine. Section 5 is Azure virtual networking. Section 6 is Azure storage account. Section 7 is Azure load balancer. Section 8 is Azure VM scale set. Section 9 is Azure monitoring. Section 10 is Azure DNS. Section 11 Azure database. Section 12 is Azure app services. Section 13 is Azure Active Directory. Section 14 is Azure Backup and Recovery. So up to section 14, right, we'll be purely concentrating for Azure Architect perspective. Okay. So in the section 15, we are kickstarting with the DevOps. I'm giving you the introduction to DevOps. You should need any one scripting language, right? So we'll be taking Python as a prerequisite scripting language here. Linux basis, of course. When you wanted to switch your career to DevOps also, you need a Linux knowledge. So we are taking care of Linux also here. And Azure PowerShell, Azure ARM template, Azure Resource Manager, and Terraform. Okay, how can we automate Azure infrastructure using Terraform, infrastructure as a code? And Kubernetes playing another crucial role as of today. We'll cover Docker as well as Kubernetes. Not only Kubernetes, in section 21, first will be covered Docker, okay, how the containerization works in Azure, and then we'll go to Kubernetes, okay? And Jenkins for setting up our pipelines and things and stuff. And Azure Functions, Ansible, and finally, we are did with Azure Pipeline, real-time scenario. Azure DevOps Pipeline is the right. So we will be working with CI/CD and other use cases you will learn. This is the action plan, guys. This is the action plan. So you guys have to, plan for this 25 section only. In this 25 section, we have categorized as almost, 50 different use cases. This is what ideally you're going to learn. Okay, fine. So this is our official website. You can go ahead and have a look on it. And you can put high-tech institution in Google. People will, you can see the feedback, what people has been given from the previous batch. So if you can look at, right, once this session has been completed, I'll be creating a group like this. See, if you look at this B131 or something like that. Okay, this is one of my group. Okay, daily basis. This is a reference group I'm showing you. B131. I think your batch number going to be 140, I believe. Azure DevOps batch 140. I'll create a group. Okay, post the session, I'll create a group. Okay, so if you scroll down, right, you can see everything. Okay, every day I'll be sharing the meeting link here only 5 minutes before of the session. I'll be sharing the meeting link. People, if they have any doubt or question, right, they will ask it to me. I'll be responding them back. Okay, this is the group I'll create. All the communication will be happening through this group only. Maybe post this session, I'll create this WhatsApp group. So apart from that, right, I do have a this one as well. See, B127, Azure DevOps 6 p.m. When you go inside it every day, okay, after the session, see 23rd February, introduction to Azure. IAM, Azure IAM part 2, VM part 1, VM part 2. Each and every session will be live daily basis. If you miss any session also, you will get the lifetime access to the recordings. Okay, these are the content for Azure. See, up to Azure Active Directory, we have completed Azure section 20. If you go DevOps directory, you will be getting everything. Linux basic, the Ansible part 1, part 2, Terraform part 1, part 2, part 3. Like the DevOps portion will be falls under over here. Okay, you will get all the scripts and things, everything will give interview document, certification guidance. You can even do certification over here, resume preparation, interview questions, A to Z, complete bundle you will get, guys. That is the action plan. Complete bundle you will get, nothing left out. So our main motto and intention is all about we have to learn the thing with the real-time project scenario, and we need to plan the things accordingly. Okay, when you know all these things with, almost 25 sections I was showing you, each and everything with the real-time project scenario. Daily basis, I'll take care with the scenarios. When you learn like that, you can easily crack the interview. That is the action plan, by the way. Okay, I'll tell you what is the other detail about the course when it started and all. So yeah, today 21st of June, right? Tomorrow onwards, we are planning to start almost. We'll start it tomorrow. So based on.
Oh, sorry guys, there is a small, I did not update the date here. Let me update. Give me a sec. The starting date, yeah, just now I updated. Yeah, when come to this, right, we are starting the session from tomorrow. Right now I updated the correct date, 28th of March onwards. As I said, from the day 1 to till last day, I'll be a trainer. Nobody else gonna involve. Okay. Coming to Azure and DevOps, the timing would be like 8 to 9 p.m. IST, almost the same timing, but 1 hour before you will attend. 2 courses you're gonna learn here: Azure Architect, Azure DevOps. Combined, we're gonna learn. Overall duration will be 50 hours. Course will be on Monday to Friday only. Saturday, Sunday will be holiday. Okay. 50 hours means 1.5 month. You can approximate, you can plan it. Okay. End of March, right? Whole April will take. Mid of May, beginning of May, we would able to complete it. Okay. So I'll be a trainer. So 75% of flat discount you will get. And yeah, coming to your actual course fee, right? For for Azure Architect, if you go outside, people are charging up to 14,000, but here 4,999 only. For Azure DevOps, if you go, people are charging up to 18,000, but here 6,999 only. When you calculate 4,999 and 6,999 for both courses, 12,000 will come, but this time we are going with a combo offer. Okay, not 12,000, we gave 2,000 as a discount. Azure Architect plus Azure DevOps course will be 9,999 only. Okay, so this is, you will have a 2 option according to your requirement, right? You can go and pick what are those 2 options are. First one, you can go with an installment. When you are going with an installment, you can pay 500 as an enrollment fee now. Remaining, you can pay 9999. Remaining, you can pay it in next installments. Okay. So the 500 you are paying today, right? You can attend tomorrow session. You can attend day after tomorrow session. You can analyze my couple of sessions, live training again. You can know if you faced any quality issue in my training or my knowledge level, come back to me and ask for the refund. The 500 will be given back to you. That's not an issue. Okay. This is the case for installment people. There are option two I gave. There are some people you already know about me. You might have seen me in YouTube or you might have seen in Google reviews how Hari will take training, all those things. If you have full confidence in me, no need to go in installment at all. Go with the single shot. Okay, when you do it in single shot, now itself, your 9999 course fee will be furthermore 2000 discount you will get. 7999 will be your course fee right now. Okay, so taking option one through installment or taking option two through single shot, it depends upon your financial situation. Okay, I don't want to comment on anything here. All right, so this is for the course duration and all, guys. Once again, repeating 50 hours duration, Monday to Friday courses, Saturday, Sunday will be holiday. Timing would be 8 to 9 p.m. IST. Okay, this batch I'll be a trainer, nobody else going involved. So now I am going to create a WhatsApp group, guys. So whoever interested, whoever wanted to attend session from tomorrow, share your name and number in the chat box. I sent a hi message in Zoom chat. I want your name and number. As soon as I got your number right, I'll give you a call back. I'll add you in my WhatsApp group. The WhatsApp group only tomorrow onwards you'll get the meeting link and all. So I'll give you a call back. If you have any further question or any doubt, okay, you have anything like, anything to be clarified before you enroll, over the telephone, I'll clarify you. Okay. So yes, probably, I'll be letting you know. I'll clarify your doubt over the phone. Then you can proceed to make your enrollment fee. Okay. Okay, let me create a WhatsApp group now and I'll give you a call back. Okay. Thank you, guys. Take care of. Bye.